Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. It's Friday. It is a very chilly 12 degrees centigrade. We were going to do Brewing Bollocks today, but I think we're all exhausted. So I think what we need is just a chill and just talk absolute bollocks show. So,
in fact, we'll have a brew because we're bollocksed. Yeah,
absolutely. We're bollocksed up, so we need a brew. But Coobs, how you doing, sir?
very tired. Usual insomnia playing its tricks all night, and then just a quick hour's sleep around lunchtime, and fit to go.
Absolutely. A hot brown and maybe something sweet, and then you'll be ready to go. But let's see who's in the audience today. Thanks for the show. Bobby is going to join us in about 5-10 minutes. And we're just gonna talk some utter shit for an hour. That was what we need. But before we get to the comments, for anyone that is doing it, a safe and healthy fast to you. Don't do it if you can't do it. And eat loads of chicken soup, because that will fill you up for 25 hours. So safe fast to anyone that's doing it. And yeah, the usual bollocks, Shanatava, all that tripe. But let's see who's in the audience to take us through the show. We've got Andrew Gregory. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're well. YouTube member. Scott Colliver's in the house. Good to see you. Colin Cross. Plinhanda, everyone, from sunny Rhoda Valley in God's country. Good to see you. Jimmy Hotspur's in the house. Good to see you. Tweaky. Big up, mate. Thank you again for the third time for your very generous donation yesterday. It really means a lot to all of us here. Thank you so much, buddy, and hopefully you are well. Never mind the bollocks. Taste the coffee. Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely, mate.
I
like it. Nice and hot in the sun in the valley, boys. Absolutely valleys, in the words of Dave. Good afternoon, Tomo. Good afternoon. Big up, everyone in chat. Happy Friday. Oh, why 25? It just is 25 hours. That is the length of the fast. It will start at about 6 o'clock when the sun goes down, and it will end about 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Perhaps it's 25 hours to get the extra hour.
Lunar calendar and all that nonsense.
Yeah, include the farmers, because they'll want to change it, won't they?
Absolutely. We got Ian Ferguson's in the house. Good to see you, mate. Morning all. Good to see you. Happy Friday, everyone. Bloody cold out on the truck last night. It was really chilly last night. But one thing that did happen last night, Coobs, was the Northern Lights were able to be seen in every single part of the UK for a change. It's an interesting one, isn't it? I know this is more of an existential topic, but it was quite fun, really.
Yeah, I mean, not a big deal for me. I've seen them so many times when I'm in Norway and things.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Britain is becoming Norway, Kuva. So everyone is soon going to get horny helmets.
Needs a couple of things, doesn't it? Clear skies, which isn't a given in this country.
Yeah.
Just that will do it, really.
Yeah.
Because they are there. They're always there, really.
And the right wind, so you can see it.
True. So, the conditions are coming together. And we were just talking before we started about, is it climate change that's making it happen more often?
Because this was never a thing. This was never a thing when I was a youth. So now we're getting hot summers and we're getting the Northern Lights. We're officially becoming Canada.
True.
We're getting there very soon.
I always remembered having hot summers when I was a kid as well. So
yeah. Horny helmet, steady, Ben. We're all becoming Vikings, mate. We're all becoming We're all Vikings, really.
It's the right way.
Yeah.
If you run out of resources, just go raid your neighbours.
Yeah, most people don't understand it. Eh? Coover, you show off. Yeah. Don't show off your horny helmets. It's not a good idea. Idea, especially at this time in the afternoon.
Speak for yourself.
This is when Bobby comes in and says, I want to show my horny helmet anytime I want, mate. But that is why they call him Sexual Chocolate. But what does everyone want to talk about? We're certainly not talking about that shit last night. My God.
I made the correct decision again by not watching it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, I don't even know the final score. I know we went 1-0 down, but
we lost 2-1. They scored in the last minute.
Fair. So quite funny as well then.
It's very funny. It's very funny. We've got Chang's in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Chang. Football Free weekend should be the opportune time to have a members call-in show just to chill, chat and brew bonnets amongst other things. A very good Friday to Mr. Kaufman and Mr. Kuva. Yeah, it is, mate. It is. We're just going to have it. We're just going to have have a chill. I think we all need a bit of a chill, don't we, Cooves, now? It's that time of year. Horny helmets are not Vikings in the Valley. Ask the sheep and David. Absolutely. Get the Rams out. Get the Rams. I'd love to go to Norway and do one of those cruises are becoming a bit. Disney do a Norway cruise, I think, as well now. So,
of course they would. They want to cash in on anything.
Yeah, but they're actually really good because they actually take you in the fjords. They actually take you there and you actually see it. So big up to Disney for once. Big up to Disney.
The coastal steamer's always been a thing, but I think when you go into Norway, it's always, if you can, try and plan for hopping over to Iceland as well. Just see all the volcanic groupings there, and
Problems with Iceland is just very expensive. Yeah, it is very expensive. The money you're spending to go to Iceland, you can do a holiday up in the It's expensive. It is.
Well, Norway's very expensive as well, but the quality of living's very high.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Norway and Sweden are two places I do want to go to at some point, maybe sometime in the future. But we'll get there. And very cold winters, absolutely very cold winters. Greece had a goal disallowed and should have scored. Yes, they should have. Yeah, 3 disallowed. Yeah. We got Lee Smithy Smiths and Benji and Coos. Good to see you. I watched the first, got bored, so watched the Equalizer instead. And then you missed the. I like it. We got a comical goal. Should have played Benny Hill. It was funny. Yeah, absolutely. Why do I always come in at the wrong time? Haha, horny helmets. Well, maybe you came in at the right time, Lee. Maybe you came in at the right time. Another place on the bucket list. Absolutely. Speaking of horny helmets, we got Stacey's in the house.
Stacey.
Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're well. Wales versus Iceland tonight. Wales are going to battle them. There's no way that Wales can outdo England and be more embarrassing. My mum went to Iceland.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah. My mum went to Iceland and said it wasn't as good as she thought it would be. Okay. Takes you in the fjord. Sounds sexy. I'm in. Absolutely.
She went to Iceland. It wasn't as good as she thought it would be, but she got a great deal on fish fingers.
Yes. Absolutely. And not the grocery store. We do like the grocery store.
There goes the joke.
Hello, you wonderful people. The manager spoke bollocks. Absolutely. Friend just come back. We're talking about Kuva's Viking heritage. That's what we're talking about. Let's go with it. Me and Titsuna would have a no. Brilliant. I would not bet on it either, Kuva. Would not bet on it. Nick, if you want to come on, Sunshine. If you want to come on, Nick, hopefully you're well, sir. If you want to come on, send me a message and I'll send you the link. I know Nick's probably working on when his next bingo game is. I got a bingo in my first game last night on bingo. Couldn't believe it.
First go.
Yeah.
On the warm-up round. That's just obscene.
Yeah. It's not fair. On this day 1 year ago, Florida man changed from a Darren into a Karen, looking a bit like a Muppet. Oh, good afternoon, Ben Coover and chat. Good to see you, Stu boy. Hopefully you're well, mate. Bro, you got to practice. That's what you got to do. But what is everyone going to be up to with this footballless weekend? What is everyone going to be doing? I'm gonna go up to Uppingham tomorrow. I'm skipping the last part of the fast, and just to make sure that Mickey's all right. So I'm going to visit Mickey tomorrow night, and I'm going to take her for a nice meal because I think she deserves one after this week. So it's going to be fun. Talk about horny helmets.
There we go.
That
proves my heritage.
Yeah, it does. It's perfect.
Did that picture for Dungeons and Dragons and as an avatar for an online version of it. I thought it was a bit of fun, but I loved it. AI, it does so much good things there. But there we go.
We got Cruisy's in the house. Good to see her. Cruisy Susie. Good to see her, mate. Horny Helmets. Yeah, Vikings. Gangster Cruisy, absolutely. Going to a beer. Ooh, what type of beer festival is it? What beer festival? Big up here. Some visit family friends. A glorious place called Clacton-on-Sea. Uh-oh. You never know what goes down in Clacton. The resemblance is uncanny. It certainly is, Cooves. Certainly is. Dungeons and Dragons. Kim wanted to do a Dungeons and Dragons stream once, but they never got the chance to do it. I think a Dungeons and Dragons stream with the Spurs community would be brilliant, I think.
Absolutely. Well, it's funny nowadays, all the things that used to be considered completely nerdy when I was growing up, most of them are sort of acceptable now, like the wrestling on TV.
For sure.
Of anybody used to watch that. Such a silly sport.
Yeah.
And now it's like people love it. D&D, it's made quite a big comeback in recent years.
Absolutely.
It's become really popular. I think computer games have driven that, but and then of course Lord of the Rings
shows like The Big Bang Theory have driven that as well, because people are like, I want to play Dungeons and Dragons now.
Lord of the Rings as well. What a big
Lord of the Rings,
fantasy sort of stuff. Yeah.
I can't think of Lord of the Rings now. After I watched a review of the last episode of Rings of Power, I can't think of the Lord of the Rings because it just makes me so obscenely angry about how bad it was.
I know how to watch that series. You just have to detach yourself from any knowledge of Tolkien's works, and then it's okay. It's like a little fantasy.
Beautifully done. The visual is fantastic, except of Galadriel. Galadriel was not good. Galadriel, they made her short. Why is Galadriel so short? She's
supposed to be like well over 6 foot, isn't she?
6'5", 6'4". She's tall.
Wow. Yeah.
She's tall.
I remember lines in the book about how physically intimidating she was.
And they made her tiny. I don't understand it. Autumnal bit. Pumpkin ales. I want to go there. I want to go to that beer festival, but it's that they've condensed it all so short. It's unwatchable because they discovered that what they're saying is they've discovered the Balrog. I know, spoiler. I can't say it.
The timeline's all over the place, isn't it?
It's all over the place. Yeah. It's thousands of years out of whack.
Yeah.
Because surely what you want to do, what they should have done then, is they should have it so it's thousands of years, because they can do that with the magic of TV. They could actually do that. They could do Rings of Power 1 is this time, and then they can say 1,000 years, because you can have the same characters, because frankly, elves live thousands of years, so you could still say it's thousands of years.
I'd like to say there's no spoilers talking about this thing as well, because anybody that thinks, I'm going to watch Rings of Power will probably have watched Lord of the Rings anyway.
Yes.
And the Hobbit series and things like that. So if we can talk without spoiling it, I'll talk about things like Gandalf in the series.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way too early for him to be in it.
Yeah, Gandalf doesn't appear till Gandalf doesn't appear until like 2,000 years later or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's at least that, yeah. And then you have an early showing of comical showing of Saruman as the Dark Wizard.
And it's clearly him. And they're
first he's bad. Then he does some nice things and come and join me. No, I won't join you. So then he does something bad again. It's like, make up your mind. What are you?
Yeah, it's comical. It's comical because it's like, we're trying to mask who this guy is, but he's doing a perfect Christopher Lee impression. He's literally impersonating Christopher Lee. Everything from
that's the correct thing to do if you're trying to show young Christopher Lee.
Sure.
Make it look like young Christopher Lee. Yeah,
but it's just like, why are they suddenly calling him the Dark Wizard instead of like his original name? Like when Gandalf comes to Middle Earth, he's still by his god name, which is Olorin, or Maiar name. It's Olorin. So why is he coming up with his name?
And the way they do it, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassingly crap.
Hey, thank you, Grand Elf. You're not an elf. What's grand there, except for he's bigger than they are?
Yeah. It's so comically bad.
So,
Good to see your armor
don't make sense as well. The worst one of the lot for me is when Sauron is just turning on Adar and basically betraying him and getting him stabbed to death as a bit of a form of revenge.
Yeah.
And there's Galadriel in the background hanging onto her ring and the bag full of the 9 rings for men.
And she doesn't just run away.
She doesn't run. She's literally said how important it is that he doesn't get hold of the rings at any cost. And then I'll just stand here and watch this. Yeah. Why?
It's so brilliantly awful. Like the one thing they tell, the one thing Celebrimbor tells her is run away so he can't get them. And she goes and then she comes back and starts killing people. And she's got all these rings that she's supposed to get rid of.
And here's the ultimate one. Surely the whole thing, the thing's based on Sauron coming to power, and he's like the ultimate piece, the ultimate manifestation of evil.
Yeah,
Middle Earth, and they have him crying in scenes.
Yeah, he's crying his eyes out.
Make him a nice guy that's just been gone for a rough patch.
Yeah, it's emo Sauron. It's emo.
It's like watching Darth Vader go to a support group where he's to be a better person.
One thing I did see this morning, which I'm actually quite excited for, is the Obi-Wan second season trailer. That looks really decent. I know they sort of messed it up towards the end of it.
The first one was horrible.
I wouldn't say it was horrible. It was enjoyable to watch, but it just wasn't right.
It just wasn't Obi-Wan. No. He was made into such an absolute, I won't even say it, just a wimpy little character. I mean, run away at all costs sort of thing. And no, it just didn't fit. There's so much they could have done with that series and they didn't do it. Because it should have been just an extension of that battle between him and Darth Vader from the third Star Wars movie. And the continuation from there could have been great. They could have expanded on it, had an absolute epic battle, but it just wasn't.
Take your time. The ultimate wrong for making Elrond make out with his mother-in-law. Nick, how you doing? It's Finn Nick.
Sorry, I've walked into Horny Helmets.
And making out with your mother-in-law.
What is this? Is this another week? Another week in the Spurs YouTube community?
That's Scandinavian tradition.
Yes. Stop spoiling Star Wars, Cuba. Rinketic. You should have seen Star Wars 15 years ago.
It doesn't matter. You can't spoil Star Wars by saying Vader has a fight with Luke Skywalker. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that was in 1982 that they had a fight. You should have known it by now.
Yeah, Rinketic.
All this is I'm going to download Neverwinter when I get good stuff. Good stuff. Nick, how are you doing, sunshine?
I'm good. The sunshine is out. It's a little bit chilly, but it's better than raining.
Yeah.
And Ben's, we saw you took some photos badly of the aurora last night.
Yes, I did. But I did what's it called? I upped the saturation and you can see it.
Yeah, I was I kind of got over it yesterday. Everyone was going, "Oh, look out the window." You know, like when it's snowing, everyone's like, "Oh, it's snowing." Yeah, I know.
That's me. When it snows, I'm like a child. I'm like, "Oh, it's snow."
I know, but I've got windows and I've got eyes and I can look out of them. So everyone was like, "Oh, look, do this. Oh, if you do this on your iPhone, now you can see it with your own eyes." And I kind of opened the window, walked outside, and I went, "Yeah, I'm kind of over it now."
Yeah.
It's like when there's a firework display on or something, and you decide I can watch that out of the window. That's fine. And then I've got to the point now where fireworks are about to happen. I can hear them. I can't even be asked to go to the window to look at it.
Yeah, you're right, Kuva. What I mean, we've all seen fireworks, right? And I don't know what is going to be different. And then you'll get the usual Karens piping up on the relevant groups, going, "Oh, the fireworks tonight." Well, yeah, because it's fireworks night. So
Yeah.
Oh, it goes on at this time. And then someone's going, well, the law says this. It needs to be finished by this time. And my auntie's upset because it makes them nervous. It's like, okay, well, what do we do? What do we do here? Do we just forget?
Well, that's what they get for trying to blow up the Houses of Parliament 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what you get, Guido Fawkes. That's what you get, Guido.
Guido, wasn't it? Guido Fawkes.
Yeah, Guido Fawkes, yeah.
Which really translates as Ian, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
I think Sean Locke said this one time.
Because they couldn't pronounce an Italian name, they had to call him Guy.
Yeah. Talking to Sean Locke as well, he was talking about safety during bonfire night. Big up, Bobby. He's saying
sexual chocolate
RSPCA recommend you always check your bonfire before lighting it. Check it for hedgehogs. He said he checked it and there wasn't one there, but luckily he had one in the freezer.
Bobby, I know your back's hurting today. How is it this morning?
Great. I feel like I was hit by a truck and I'm hungover. Nothing like taking sleeping pills at 3 a.m. with painkillers to make the day start off great.
Real question is though, are you stiff?
Oh, Jesh.
No, it's the wrong show.
No, but I am now. Especially fucking with half-weight Barry up there. Huh?
Oh no, it's ridiculous.
You can't call him big time anymore. We have to call him.
I know it's medium time. Yeah, it's medium time.
He's lost so much weight. He's risen to the top.
He's like helium.
Stace. Morning, chat. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you. Hopefully, everybody's well. Happy Friday and happy Yom Kippur.
Yes.
And to the Indians that are celebrating, happy Anil Kapoor.
I like it.
And to anyone else that's celebrating, happy whatever you're celebrating day, so we don't offend anyone.
Why would you copy Yom Kippur? It's the most holy but the worst festival in the Jewish calendar. It's just the worst.
Oh no, Anil Kapoor is just a Bollywood actor.
Okay. Okay. That sounds better than Yom Kippur. 25 hours without food and having to sit in shul for 12 of them. It's miserable. Why can't we make our holiest festival the one where we only eat fried food? Typical. I knew Anil Kapoor once.
What's up, Ian?
Well, we're trying to get ourselves we're trying to get ourselves to 1,000 first, buddy. So
this guy.
I like it.
He was in a couple of. He was in a James Bond movie, I think.
That one where he's got the sun in the middle with the sunglasses on. That one. I'm sensing a kind of Indian Perchi there.
What, Perchinda?
Anil Kapoor. It's Anil Kapoor.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! There's some. Yeah, he was in James Bond, no? No,
Yeah,
Jurassic Park. He was in Jurassic Park.
You couldn't tell the difference between James Bond and Jurassic Park.
Indian Perch.
Jurassic Park is a different guy.
So sorry, Bobby. I didn't want to come across as being racist.
We're not about that. We're not. I don't even know. We're not about that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We want. No. We're not doing.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, Ben, but you're talking to the guy in the chat.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not. Yeah. No.
Oh man.
Who was the guy in Jurassic Park? Surely it's the same guy, no?
No. I know to you all brown people look the same, but it's a different guy. He's the guy. You're talking about the guy that is the rich guy. He plays the rich guy in the last Jurassic Park, and he flies the helicopter.
It's just like you, Bobby. when Stuart thought that guy in the Suzuki Swift advert was you. Different brown guy, Stuart.
Oh,
Different
sorry. Irfan Khan.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Stuart.
Big up, Daniel. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, definitely. Bobby is not in a Suzuki Swift TV advert. He definitely could be though.
Hang on, I've got to see this. Which advert? Which year was this advert?
Yeah, this is a completely different brown guy.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it?
No. We got to send Stuart this. We got to send this advert.
Stuart, send the link if you still got it again.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? No, that's Roadman. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the guy. Send it to Nick.
Let's have a look at this. Hang on.
That's what.
Shut up. That is you, Bobby K. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
You can't say oh God, we'll get all the painkillers.
I can say that he could have said it if he was from South Korea, Colin. That's the thing. You can do it if you're kind of part of the gang, right?
I can say I hate all the people in the KKK, yeah, because they're all white and they hate people. Yeah,
we got Darren Johnson's in the house. Good to see you.
Do you hate them or are they all white?
Oh, for God's sake. Hi, Peter. Good evening, sir. Peter doesn't seem to ever sleep ever.
No. Apparently, he did sleep once in February 2007.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go with the KKK either, but I mean, at least the pillow talk's there.
Sake.
Oh, speaking of which, congratulations to Kate and Jim and the rebrand.
Kate and their new channel. We're getting in trouble today.
Kate and the Scumbags, you mean?
Yes.
Kate and the Scumbags. Oh my God, that's a great band name. Sorry,
I like it. They're definitely the Scumbags.
It's a good band name. What was that, Coop? Sorry?
They rejected my idea for Jimbo and Pals, so I thought that would have been a good one.
Yeah, you could have just called it the Muppets, didn't you? With Jimbo, Jimbo Henson.
Yeah. Are you feeling any better from Stacey?
Yeah, of course. I have all those videos in that show to go back and watch. That instantly makes me feel better and makes me question reality. I had somebody message me and say, what the hell happened there on Saturday night?
I still feel so sorry for Renee. She thought she was going on there, but then she must have drunk, but she was smashed.
She was happy. I know Kuba was happy.
Kuba's always happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy or I'm offline.
Yeah. Next one is going to be worse.
I have a feeling, especially if we can get you and your mum on again.
I saw a band in Swindon called Dicky Tickler and the Murmurs. Okay.
All right.
Dicky Ticker.
Nick, what are you up to this weekend with no football?
What am I up to? No.
Falling through a grate.
Falling through a grate.
Slipping down the back of the sofa.
That's yeah, he is.
My mum has come up from Cornwall, so we're going out for dinner tonight. And then she's going back home tomorrow, so she obviously doesn't want to spend that much time with me because I've not seen her in like 3 years. And then just adult things like cleaning out the garage, hoovering, boring.
These are adult things.
Hoovering.
Hoovering.
Oh, hoovering. Oh, that's an adult thing. Yeah.
No,
what's hoovering when it's at home?
I don't know.
That's eating really fast.
So not a lot to be honest. I'll probably might frequent. If I'm missing watching Ange ball, then I can watch England like I did last night because that was just as bad last night as it was. So it'll probably be the same on Sunday. So if I feel like that, but yeah, nothing.
That's what hoovering is. That's what hoovering is.
No, it could be.
Maybe a few games of bingo. Maybe a few games of bingo.
I think you guys all see. It's been a long time since it's been on, but you all forgetting Shelf Side. My boy just told everybody live online that he's going to spend the weekend with his best friend Henry Hoover.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we
And
go.
remember what he uses Henry for.
No, I'm hoping I don't need to use Henry Hoover this weekend.
Nope. Nobody loves you like
I'm hoping that otherwise this wife, she's going as well.
Yeah, no such luck for me. I'll be buffing my helmet.
Yeah. Barry, did you play bingo last night, or someone else used your name? You were playing bingo, weren't you, last night?
Yeah, I woke up it must have been about midnight, and then there was a few messages flying around. I tried to play, but I was so tired, and I'm crap at it anyway. So
You've won a few games, Bazza.
I've not bingoed yet though.
I can't believe I got a bingo last night on my first round. I can't. It's only down from here, boys.
Yeah, when Ben's there, when Sean Slater's there, when Ben or
forget
Sim
it then. Yeah.
and Daigle, it's like impossible. You might as well, as long as I don't finish bottom, then I'm fine with it. You know?
Yeah, that's what Donut does because he gets 0 points in a game. So that's why we call him Donut.
I didn't play last night.
I'm shy of the but.
I bet you I can get you a lower score than you. That's my challenge. I do the Ben Kaufman. My goal is to get 0, and I have accomplished that goal quite a few times already.
I like it.
What's been happening on that side? Benny, you feeling better now?
I'm halfway there. I'm still getting through it because of my immune system. But yeah, it doesn't we're gonna get through it. It's still
living on a prayer.
In tribute to you and your celebration today and celebration of your culture and religion, I fasted last night whilst I slept, and I broke fast when I woke up.
Yes, I like it.
Well done. Yeah. I honestly, all credit to people that can do it. I've got friends that do the month of Ramadan and stuff. I don't know how. I don't think I could ever do it. Honestly, I just don't have the discipline. What's that?
The Colin's waiting for the Welsh football bingo to start.
It's not.
Tony now knows the time in Melbourne.
Hey, Tony. Great name.
Yeah. Yom Kippur. If I could, I wish I could do it. I'd like to give it a go, but the more observant people say the easier way to do it is to just sit in shul all day because there's no temptation to eat food. If you're sitting around at home all day, you got the fridge there and you open the fridge and I might as well eat about 10 hot dogs and this and that.
10.
But how long do you fast for?
25 hours.
Oh, it's 1 day. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Bobby, it's 1 day plus 1 hour. It's not 24 hours. Did no one tell you how many hours?
Shrug that off like it's nothing.
Yeah. Don't shrug off that hour.
Minutes.
I did.
Yeah.
And I've done it. And
the fridge for me is like a black hole.
What then happens after the fast? What happens?
Eat.
Then you go slow.
Okay.
No drinking.
Nothing. You can drink water, can't you? Like a sip of water or something?
No.
Brush your teeth?
No. Well, you can brush your teeth. You're not allowed to swallow it.
Why
would you swallow toothbrush stuff?
Can you use
Speaking of swallowing? Oh, sorry, Nick.
Because that doesn't count.
Toothpaste. You're not allowed to. You can brush your teeth, but actually no.
Really?
You're not allowed to use electricity. So if you've only got an electric toothbrush, forget it.
So you can't eat and you can't use electricity.
No electricity.
What? Why? What?
Because you're not allowed to work.
I don't understand. So what happens when it's like? So explain it to me, Ben, because I literally, rather than me asking stupid questions, I'm making myself look really stupid here. So.
In the days of the Torah, the Torah, but I'm being ultra Yiddish and saying the Torah, to make light, you needed to light a fire. And to light a fire, you needed to work to make a fire. You need to make a spark. So, because we don't have fires now, so they've modernized it. You're turning on the light, so that's creating a spark. You're not allowed to create a spark because you're not allowed to work. So you're not allowed to use electricity.
So you can't smoke if you do either, because that's creating a spark.
No smoking.
So I've got to ask the question then. You're not allowed to use electricity. How are we streaming right now?
Because it's Yom Kippur's not in yet.
Oh, okay.
I must admit,
When he
the more
comes
I hear
in the
about
house, and that's it. Okay.
I don't keep it. I don't keep it.
What do you mean when he comes in the house, boy? Was he knocking on the door going, right?
Yeah.
24 hours
Oh,
starting
yeah.
now?
it's knocking on the door because it can't use the doorbell because there's no electricity allowed.
Fuck you now.
You're not allowed. Yeah, I've had people who are fasting who are still got. They're not allowed to work. They should be in shul.
So
Yeah, but isn't that
when did
depending
it
on
start?
how
When did it
devout
start,
you
like
are?
midnight,
Oh, it's all good, Stacey. Keep
starts
them
at
coming.
sundown. It starts at sundown.
and it goes to
Because
25
remember,
hours
a
from
new
there.
Jewish day begins at night because we go by the lunar calendar.
Okay.
I can only see one way through this, and let's get hammered just before it
Yes.
starts and
Yes.
just sleep for 25 hours.
What do you think they do, Kuva? They get the whiskey out.
It makes sense.
So literally, so actually, Kuva, I think, Ben, I'm disappointed because actually you can get there, smash a load of food, a load of booze, and then just pass out for 25 hours.
Yeah,
That's what Kuva just said.
you can do that.
That's what I mean. Kuva, this sounds like,
Yeah.
but we should.
It sounds like the party we should be setting up. Could you imagine how much money could be made that one night?
It used to be called. Used to be
Rent
what
out
it used
the
to be
O2
called
Centre?
Fridays.
It's good. It's
And then
fun.
so sundown was what time was it yesterday? 9 o'clock or something? 8:30 or something? What was
Sundown last night was about 7:30, wasn't it? It's when the sun
Okay,
started.
so then
going
it
down.
goes from 7:30 till 8:30.
It'll be
night.
8:30 tomorrow. I believe the sun starts going. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a Jewish calendar out now. It's a real
I was going to
problem.
say, is it based on when the sun sets where you are,
Yeah.
or it is?
No, wherever the sun sets, wherever you are.
Oh, okay.
So what if you caught a flight, but you didn't use any electricity, and it
Well, you
got
shouldn't be on a
before
flight.
sundown? Just before sundown, you got on a flight and you went to somewhere else. Would that not, and that time difference?
You're not allowed to be. You're not allowed to be on a plane
Why?
because it still works. Someone's still having to use fuel to be able to carry your ass somewhere.
Yeah, but you're a passenger.
No, but you're still working. You're not allowed to travel. You're not allowed to sit in a car.
Oh, okay.
They used to call nights like those college. Yeah. If no, you're not allowed to. If you're diabetic, you're not allowed to do the fast. You'll say no. You're not.
Yeah,
allowed.
there's certain exemptions. I'm sure it's like the
Yeah,
friends I
there's
know that do
exemptions.
celebrate that do Ramadan, the fasting, and
Especially with the amount of Jews
people
that have
and stuff, and-
diabetes. The amount of
Colin's suggesting though that you actually fake it just so you can carry on eating.
Yeah, if it
See,
works for
that's
you, it
planning
works
ahead.
for you.
I'd love to know what a Jewish calendar looks like as well, because it'll just be all marked as holidays, except for about 3 days of the year.
Yes, yes. Why do you think I go on holiday so much?
No, there we go.
That makes sense.
It's always
Actually,
a holiday when you're in the government household.
You know when they go on, you know when people go on holiday, they don't nowadays. There's no like Thomas Cook and all of that. They just go to the Kaufmans. They got a desk set up. Where would you like to go in the world?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, it's a health reason. I can't
Yeah.
find the exact.
Perhaps the 25 hours goes really fast because everybody's arguing about what they're allowed to do.
Yes. Yes. And especially that, but the arguments don't start, Coover, until the first person has chucked the first chair.
Oh.
It's the blueprint for the Jerry Springer show, basically,
Yes.
isn't it?
I was thinking,
Yeah.
what do you do for 25 hours? You can't watch TV. You can't go on your
No.
phone.
No.
Like, holy shit, man! There's teenagers that are probably freaking out right now.
No, mate. That's why you keep the old school magazines.
No, that's what I'm saying. Teenagers of this generation,
Yeah.
they don't have Sears catalogs.
Oh no,
with
wait,
them
you're not
on
allowed to
section.
work, are you?
Yeah.
Shit. What about if somebody else is doing the work for you? Does that count? But they're not allowed to work.
No, because if you're not allowed on a plane because it involves somebody doing work to fly the plane, then same principle, I'd imagine.
That's ridiculous. Then, yeah, I got to stick with your original thing. That should just smash straight down and pass out for 25 hours. Some form of TV or no. I just Daniel. All jokes aside, I'm being serious. It's just that we've just become so plugged in that we feel almost naked when we don't have our phone or something.
Why do you think Jews are such good stand-up comics? Because we have 1 day a week where you're not allowed to do anything for 25 hours, which is Shabbat. You're not allowed to watch anything. You're not allowed to use any of that. You just sit around the table making funny jokes up.
Wait, hang on a minute. What?
Yeah.
What? Hang on.
Yeah.
1 day a week now. What? I'm really confused.
On the Sabbath, you're not allowed to work. It's a day of rest.
Okay. Is that why Ben's dad doesn't go to football on a Saturday?
Yes, correct.
Right. Okay. Cool. That makes sense now.
Plus, he's fed up of inverted wing backs.
Yes, agreed.
That's
hard work. That's definitely hard work watching that.
So, in actual fact, what you're saying, comedians like Joan Rivers, she's really just a sort of religious icon.
Yes.
It all makes sense now. It ties in. Yeah. Okay.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Every Jewish family has a Joan Rivers in their family that is just so insensitive that just insults everyone. It just makes everyone's life hilarious.
I'm buying into this lifestyle totally. Except for one small snip of a problem.
Yeah, which is very painful. Apparently,
some people have to have that done for them.
I wouldn't remember Coover. It was 29 years ago.
Friend of mine had to have it done when they're fully grown adult because of a medical problem there. But
no.
And they said it was agony.
Yeah. Don't get that done. We called that person Grandma Ferg when she was alive. Yes. Every family has a Joan Rivers in it.
Nice.
No,
Joan Rivers is one of my all-time favourites.
She's brilliant.
Yeah.
You've always got to have one very, very offensive family relative.
I just like the way she could say anything. And because it's her, people would just go, it's Joan Rivers, it's fine. It doesn't matter what it was.
Thing, Coover. She insulted everyone.
Yeah.
It was equality. It's just like Billy Connolly. He insults everyone.
Yeah, speaking of which, what's with that thing that came out the other day? Who is it that's starting to look like Billy Connolly? Wasn't it Wayne Rooney or something with the long hair?
No, Roy Keane. Roy Keane.
Yeah, Roy Keane. That's it. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah. Big up Sean Slater. Good to see you, buddy.
Your ears must be burning. We were just talking about you a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah. If you can, yeah. Jimmy Carr just insults.
Jimmy Carr is great. That mosquito joke of his is just brilliant.
Frankie Boyle.
Have you heard that one? Have you guys heard his mosquito joke?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Don't talk to me about Mondays. Yeah, Mondays are not good.
By the way, Betty, I talked to the boys last night, and I let Renee know that he scared poor little Jewish lady on the other side of the world.
Let's not talk about that on stream.
No. That we're just gonna leave it there. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're just gonna leave it there. Speaking about me, what have I missed? You're very good at bingo.
You're bingo champion.
Yeah.
Nick was talking about how he was up late playing last night, and then he said you were on. I'm like, go to bed then. There's no point in playing.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now. So you weren't calling Sean an insulting Jewish lady?
No.
All right. Okay. Different conversation.
He might be. What he does on the weekends, his business. Big up, Sean. Yeah. Maybe dresses up like a little old Jewish lady and goes and harasses people on the weekend. What he does, man. Whatever floats your boat, bro. Is that Vinny behind you?
No, we've got a customer. So, Coos and Bobby, take over the chat. Try not to.
Bobby, take over the chat. I've just gone on mute. because I'm worried what's going to happen next.
I muted him.
Oh, well done.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but you may have muted him, but has he turned the volume off so that we can't be heard?
Can you hear us, Ben?
He can
Yes, he
hear
can.
us.
Okay.
Now
in
you're
that
in
case,
trouble.
man, the coffee shop is the best place to be, and it's the greatest. And the coffee is so good. And has Ben been doing his squats, or is that just the jeans? His derriere is looking pretty good. It's a big combination of the two. Let's see. Ooh, rump shaker.
Oh,
Hey. Come on, bend over a little bit. Come on, stir the coffee. Bend over a little bit further.
Bit of twerking there, Benny. Come on, Benny.
Say my name. Say my name. Say my name, bitch.
We do apologize.
Oh my God, this is going to be so hot.
Can we do apologize to said customer in the coffee shop?
Yeah, and welcome customer to the coffee shop. Have a lovely Friday. Thank you for coming into the coffee company today and enjoying this lovely brew. Don't worry about the fact that your barista has just gone from a shade of pinkish peaches to bright red.
What's it? What cup of coffee have we chosen? Said customer.
Yeah, what did we choose today? We need to know. Yeah,
Milk it, Ben. Milk it.
Oh my God.
Sean Slater said he's getting upset about me all the requests to dress up for you on the weekend. Sean, if you're upset about me requesting for you to dress up during the weekend, do it during the week too, baby. Yeah,
and also, Sean, can you not set up such hard bingos to try and stitch people up? Because the only one you're stitching up is us.
Yeah, it's not fair.
He sent me a message. I will warn you, this one is icons. And I said, it doesn't matter what it is, you could be the alphabet and I still wouldn't win.
There's some dodgy stuff under that counter, Colin, but we can't talk about it live on the show.
Yeah.
Ruby Wax went to Glastonbury in the 80s and 90s.
Thumbs up.
What?
This coffee's going to be banging. Got the Ben thumbs up there.
Yeah.
Darren wants a decaf. There you go, Sean. Completely agree, Nick. There you go. Sean Slater like dressing up. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Speaking of dressing up, we are only 3 weeks away from the Brewing Bollocks Super Halloween Special coming to you live right here from the Coffee Company on Thursday, October 31st at 3:30 p.m. UK time.
Is Ben going to dress up during the day?
Yeah, he did last year. We all did.
Did he?
Yeah. That's when Mia came on with all the clown costumes and stuff, and I kept flirting with her.
Saturday night, wasn't it?
Huh?
That was on a Saturday night, wasn't it?
Oh, that's a standard Saturday. That's off stream though, but for what we did live on the channel, that was we did that.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That was when you used to stream regularly, yeah.
Yeah, that was back when you used to stream, period.
Well,
I only go on watch along, so we are Tottenham TV.
Unfortunately, Bobby, if I'm on a show for too long, I cause mischief and cause chaos. So
no, if you're on a show for too long, you fall asleep usually.
Yeah, I don't know. Not anymore. I mean, I don't want to try it.
Can you put a poll up, because I'm curious to see what the chat would vote. Is Nick more likely on a stream to fall asleep or get somebody's Twitter shut down? I think that would be a great question to get answered.
Twitter.
I'm going to go Twitter as well.
I'm just going to have to go with the length of the stream, right? It all depends, but we're guaranteed a Twitter shutdown. Yeah.
That is slander. That is.
Well, you've got quite an intense hatred for your exes, haven't you?
Only the ex-wife.
He keeps sending his little screenshots to all of his exes. Did you not see what he was posting on Facebook the other day?
What? Oh, which
sexy monologue thing? This sexy montage, whatever.
Yeah, Kuva's seen the sexy montage. Yeah, Kuva's seen the sexy montage. Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
What the timeline of
the timeline? Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
thank you, mate. He gave me the exact time it starts.
Yeah. See,
look at that! Look at that! See, the thing is, most people would do that. A lot of people would do that. Quite a few would do that. Everybody would do that.
Have you noticed there's one common denominator in all those pictures? Is either food or alcohol in it.
I know, yeah, but if you notice, folks, you can see how to lose weight. Okay, you can see the timeline on how to lose weight. Get rid of the food and replace it with beer.
Yay! Beer helps you lose weight. That is a coffee
drugs
company.
and hookers.
That is a coffee company top tip. If you want to lose weight, drink beer.
There you go.
But not the beer that Ben drinks, because Ben drinks some like 15% dark, like really crazy beer. Right?
I do. It's great. Colin the Caterpillar beer. It's great.
Was that Graham? That's to give you the time. Big up, Graham.
Big up, Graham.
I haven't seen Orange Graham in a long time.
Hang on. Hang on. It starts at 6:18 tonight.
Yes.
So that's not 25 hours.
No, it ends. It starts at 6:18. It ends at 7:18.
Oh, okay. So
what's the 18 part?
Well, that's when the sun goes down.
Oh, Kuva, were you not paying attention?
It's exact timing, Kuva. It's exact times. It's because we've got OCD.
So what? It's about 5 to 3 p.m. now. So you got 3.5 hours of eating you can get in before.
Yes.
Is OCD in this case obviously can't daylight?
Yes.
Right.
Hang on, Graham. Hang on, that's 25 hours and 2 minutes, mate.
2 minutes, yeah. Whoa.
What is going on here?
You were trying to punish your own people, man.
Now, are we?
No, it's just torture.
Yeah, those last 2 minutes are the test of faith right there.
That's what I always used to say to the missus.
Yeah. Definitely like the IPAs.
Wait, you said that to me before we started the show on Saturday.
Yeah, I was testing it out.
It's definitely all about the Indian pale ale, because anything that's Indian is obviously better. Right, Bobby?
We all know it. What?
Where's the extra 2 minutes come
Wait
from?
a minute. Is that what IPA means? Indian Pale Ale?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's because when they used to do voyages...
Oh, I thought it was like a shout out to Avengers. Like, okay, drinking time. Indian people assemble.
The reason they called it Indian... here's a really boring fact. When they used to do merchant ships that used to go far afield, when they used to take beer everywhere, the longer voyages, the beer would ferment long. So when they went to India with their ale in their casks, that's when it fermented with all those wonderful flavours that we now call IPA. And they thought, oh, we've gone to India and it's a pale ale, so we're calling it an India pale ale.
Are you sure it wasn't some just white dude showed up with something really good people enjoyed drinking and they were like, oh, it's a pale Indian. His name is Al.
No.
No? Okay. Just checking. I wasn't sure. Maybe you never know. Maybe it must have been this guy hopped on a boat, went back to India. His name was Al. It could have been, it happens. People travel.
Explain Guinness then.
Guinness is black. We gotta ask. I don't know. Let's get one of the brothers on here. We're gonna have to talk to them about it.
Yeah. Good to see you, Sophie. Hopefully you're well, lovely. Hopefully you're well, miss.
Morning, Sophie. Pick up Sophie. Hope you, Iggy, and the kids are well.
Good to see you.
Barry, why you red, bro?
I just can't take it.
You realise, of course. You realise, of course, we're also missing an opportunity. Bobby's here, and we haven't got him to say Yom Kippur yet. In the Yom Kippur sort of way.
Oh, I thought, yes. Happy Anil Kapoor to you all.
There we go.
Or as I say.
Oh, that is fucking fantastic.
It will be at 7:20, according to Graham, tomorrow night.
It will be.
Yeah. I swear to God, everybody that knows Graham, follow him around. And if you see him eat or drink anything at 7:19, screenshot it, put it on all your social media, except for Twitter, because Nick will have it shut down. Okay? That's what you get, Graham. Screw over Benny, make him wait 2 minutes. You're going to wait that 2 minutes too, and your other arm.
Yeah.
Big up, Graham.
Do you know what I'm impressed with Graham? And we've said it many times. He never used to have a telephone. And how he used to arrange his day and do all these types of things before, I'm absolutely impressed by Graham and how he used to manage that, because I don't know how you could physically do it.
Well, he practices once a year too, on Yom Kippur.
I used to do the same thing though. It kind of matters more when you have to plan out well in advance. You set yourself more sort of mental reminders. When you've got a phone, it's just, I'll put that and I'll forget about it.
Graham doesn't fast. I forgot about that. He
does
fast.
what he likes, Graham, doesn't he?
Yeah, he goes slow, baby.
Good afternoon, what the F is Good to see you.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sophie. It might be big on me now, but it's an AC Milan top, and Iggy.
I like to do lots of little fasts, to be honest. Like, you know, when you're having crisps or something. Yeah, you're having crisps, so you have one little fast, have another one,
have another one.
Yeah, Kuva's fasting for 25 hours and 2 minutes, but he's doing it over the course of 6 months.
That's right.
No, 6 years maybe. 25 hours.
What are you trying to say? Saying Kuva's eating non-stop for 25 years or whatever?
I can do that.
I have faith in my boy. Yeah. What are you saying? He can't do it?
I think it's impossible to eat for that long.
See, Barry's just laughing because
he
misses
That's
that already.
Yeah.
That's Kuznar, okay? The Norwegian sex god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a version of the Kama Sutra that Kuva's brought out as well?
I do reverse fasting. Yeah, we got the Kuva Sutra. We're actually putting it on our red tube store. Kuva Sutra. You like that, eh? Ah, shit. I was supposed to keep the title under wraps, wasn't I? It was supposed to be a big surprise at the reveal.
Then you come out to it.
Everyone. It's time to end the show, unfortunately.
No, things just getting spicy.
Yeah, but then
the show an hour and a half before we're supposed to start. You text me during the show and say, by the way, yeah, and I go, oh, what time are we starting the show? And you go, oh, we're live now. And
I did say though I need to convert this to Canadian time.
Exactly.
And
convert it to English too.
Probably said you're going to be live again in about 5 hours time.
1:07 UK time. I said we're going at the normal time, which is 2 p.m.
Which is 10:30. The normal time for Brewing Bollocks is 10:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m. UK time.
No, but I said we're not doing Brewing Bollocks today.
You said, Ben, that you wanted to do it earlier today so you could get home earlier for Yom Kippur. Does that mean you're going to start fasting earlier than you have to?
No, it means I'm going to the pub because it's the decent part of the day.
He's taking on the Kuva Yom Kippur challenge. Get as smashed as you can by 6:17. So by 6:18, somebody else is picking you up off that floor.
The Yom Kippur challenge where you come up with a bucket full of nothing and throw it on somebody.
Yeah.
That's at 6:19.
Ben's going to be taking pictures and sending them to like taunt people that are going to be doing it to not touch to creating that spark with their phone. There's going to be beer, there's going to be food, there's going to be everything, and Ben's going to be there like videos turning on and off light switches. He's going to be like turning the fire on. Ben is going to cause mayhem tonight.
Yeah, that's what we like to do. But on that note, everyone.
No. Sean's right. Where's the Muppets? Where's Florida Man? This is completely wrong.
I
feel like I've been let down or only given a half a meal. This is like a Yom Kippur special. We didn't even get fed properly, Coops.
Could we do a double Muppets next week to make up for it?
Double Muppets, double Florida Man, and
hang on. I thought Brewing Bollocks was on a Wednesday. It's Friday, no?
Yeah. It's because Bobby got the date wrong, and instead of going out it was supposed to go out on the Thursday, but he went out on the Wednesday and found out it was on the Thursday instead.
See, if he wrote things down like Graham, he wouldn't have messed up that.
Exactly.
How do you write stuff down? Oh. Open notes.
Yeah.
Notes. Oh, shit. Pornhub had a new update.
But on that note, everyone, it is time to end the show. Bobby and Cooves, when can we next find you boys?
I think we're going to take it easy this weekend. It's Thanksgiving weekend over here, so I'm pretty busy. I think in terms of Spot the Bull, I think a Halloween special will probably most likely be in order soon. Gives us a couple of weeks to prep it properly. We'll get our Spot the Bull stories ready and everything, and run it somewhat on the rails, and try to not allow Stacey's melons Stacey and her friends to de-melon us, derail us. We might do that. But next week I am doing a show with. Hopefully we can do it. We're planning on it. Me and Dago got a little bit of a special coming up here I want to do. And then I'm sure me and Coobs will be back with a preview show before the next Spurs game. Not much going on football-wise this week, so just...
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to fast.
Meanwhile, a couple of big ups. El Tel Cockerel about 4 o'clock usually on Fridays for the Predictions League.
Yeah, that's right.
Great bit of chill out stuff there. It's fun. And also... JSY talks football over the weekend. They'll do the silliness if we're not doing it. They will. Where they'll have a quiz and general relaxed nonsense. I love it.
Awesome stuff. Nick, when can we next find you on a show?
I don't know. But I've just got a question. Thanksgiving isn't until November, boy, in America. So why are you celebrating it this weekend?
I've got a question. How can we hear you when you've been kicked out of the street?
Failure.
Nick, hello? Hello? Still can't hear you. Hello? Still can't hear you. Hello? Nick.
Quality viewing.
Nick, hello? Nick, hello? Nick, where are you? Shut up!
On that note, it's time to end the show. Thank you all very much for watching. Nick, what's your catchphrase?
See you later, rat.
Oh, we've got to play it.
See you later, rat.
Bobby, catchphrase.
Happy Anil Kapoor, everybody.
Coos, catchphrase.
Ange train, whoa.
And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score.